welcome. Just some campfire jams here tonight with myself. Treble some 1, 2, 3, 4, or treble for short. I've had a few technical issues. I am sorry that I'm late tonight. And my mother did call all the way from Australia to say hi, just as I was setting up, and I can't refuse a call from my mum when I'm on the other side of the world. So I took that call, we had a bit of a chat, and it was a nice chat. It was actually a really good chat, because I've had a bit of a rough day. So my favourite thing to do when I'm not having the best day is to sit around a fire pot, stare into the fire, get lost in my own thoughts, get lost in my music. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to get lost in the campfire tonight. I might invite you guys at different points as well to chat. In fact, you can chat at any point in the chat. Come say hi, and if you've got any philosophical conversations you want to have, if you have any topics of interest that you'd like to talk about, if you have anything like, basically let's pretend you're around the fire. We can't, some of us can't get out to the fire right now, so let's pretend we're around the fire. That's what I'm doing tonight with some lovely little fireside jams here. So welcome everyone. Enjoy the tunes. I'm going to get lost for the first few songs, and then basically get lost in a few songs, get into my own little space, get the levels still set up, because I apologise, not everything's set up perfectly. I was in a bit of a rush tonight, so I'll make do with what we've got and see how we go. Fire needs to come. Thanks for the heads up, that's good to know. Let me know if the levels are good with the fire. Now I want that little authentic little crackle there. Maybe I need to turn up a bit on my ears. Get an authentic level there. So, how's that? Let me know the levels. Sort of believer here, just kind of get in my own headspace as an artist, especially an hip hop artist. I love performing wherever my mood is, and I've had a bit of a down day, so I'm going to start with a song here, get some emotions out to this one, and then after that I'm going to do some upbeat tunes. If you guys have any song requests that you know are really good campfire songs, let me know tonight in chat, there on Sessions or on YouTube. Let me know in chat what songs for you are campfire songs, and I'll give them a go. everyone, my name is Troublesome1234, Treble for short. Welcome to tonight's concert. I was here last time, here tonight with a bit of a campfire sort of scene here. I'm just going to be jamming by the campfire, kind of trying to relax. One of my favourite things to do to unwind is to go out camping and just kind of get lost in the flames and the cackle, I guess that's what it is, the crackle, one of those two of the campfire. So tonight that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm here on sessions and on over on YouTube, bringing you guys some tunes. Now tonight, if you have any tunes that you'd like to hear that for you speak campfire, let me know in the chat, and I'll take any requests tonight at any point. So if you have any requests, pop in the chat, and what I'll do is I'll basically yeah, I'll give it a look. I'll let you know. If I'm not in the zone for it at that point in time, I'll let you know. But for the most part, if you have anything campfire related, let me know. If not, I'm also going to be asking some random questions tonight. So what I mean by that is, I love doing a random question generator that I have usually on my Twitch channel. So I'm just going to go open it up right now. And we're going to do start off with a bit of a random generated question, and then yeah, we're going to see if we can get you guys chatting. Random questions generated. A little bit like when you're around a campfire and you have a little bit of discussion about stuff. So nice, healthy discussion is always welcome tonight. If you enjoy a good philosophical discussion or just sharing life stories, that's what it's all about. Pretend you're around the campfire and we're just chilling out. So, what's one of your favourite comfort foods? Yeah. Especially when you're around the fire. I don't know about you guys, but I came over here to Canada. The smokies around the fire are so nice, you know, and they crackle up really nicely. Especially ones with the cheese ends up going everywhere. Especially if you get the cheese ones. But put a good old smoky on the fire. I love it. Or something we call a jaffle. I love a jaffle on the fire when I go camping. The jaffle's basically like an iron press. You bring it down. This is basically a sandwich maker for the fire, and you put it. Where's my fire? That's if I don't do it. You put it straight in the fire like so. You know, maybe not your hand, and then bring it back out. Turn it. Check it, it's beautiful. And if you go out, and if you enjoy going camping and you like taking your own food, one thing I like to do is be a little bit cheeky and take some brie cheese and some salami and make fancy little jaffles, or breakfast jaffles by making, putting an egg in there or a bit of bacon or something like that there over the fire. It's one of my favourite things to do. Both myself and my partner absolutely love going camping. It's one of our favourite things to do, and yeah, I can't wait until the sun's coming out. It was a beautiful day today here in Alberta, Canada, and it was absolutely glorious outside, and I can't wait to get out and see the beautiful nature that's here again. So let's sing some songs of that. Let's do just a bit of a made-up one here as we sit around the campfire, and let me know what's one of your favourite comfort foods, particularly if you're a camper and you like going around the campfire and chilling out. Let me know. Dusty there says pretty much anything is a campfire food if you have a pan. I completely agree. I love a good campfire food. I do find that. Have you guys had what's something I had over here? The s'mores. Now s'mores don't really happen in Australia as much. We just kind of put the marshmallow on the end of the stick, chuck it in the fire, and it always ends up a little bit burnt sometimes in flames. You know. You got to blow it out. In fact, I've got a scar on my knee from when I was young, and there was a marshmallow stuck on the end of the stick. I'm there waving around. I need a mallet so I can pretend to do this. Oh, I think I've got something. No, not there. Here we go. So here I am. You know, got my marshmallow. You probably can't see it very well there. In the fire. I remember as a young kid, you know, running around. It was on fire, and you're going. As a young kid, you're just going, go out. Why are you going out? Freaking marshmallow came flying off. Landed on my knee, and I've had a scar there ever since. A small one, but a nice memory of that whole time that marshmallow went rogue. And nice to see as well, Ali, there over on YouTube. Welcome to anyone who's on sessions. Tonight we're chilling by the campfire, talking stories, talking about life, doing some music. It's pretty chill, hopefully. That's the aim I'm going for. Just chilling out by a campfire. The question was, what's one of your favourite comfort foods? And I, specifically around the campfire. Yeah, we had, Dusty said a steak or burger would be nice with oak though. I do like, I love a good steak. I like mine rare. It needs to be, as long as it's warm. I don't mind what rarity it is. As long as it's warm, I can probably go for whatever rarity. As long as it's got the sear. You don't have the sear. You know, get rid of that bacteria and stuff. But I do prefer a nice rare steak is good. Damper, says Ali, which is an Australian you kind of put it on the end of a stick. Over here, they have sort of things. You put it in the fire, you make yourself a bit of homemade bread on the fire. Perfect. S'mores are awesome unless you don't let it cool down first. Yeah, s'mores, I love, what I end up doing is I just end up getting I love marshmallows. I get the marshmallows with the chocolate and just end up eating it by itself. You know, because I can't be involved pulling the fire because normally at that point around the campfire you're kind of chilling out and I just want to eat sweets. Or lollies as we call them in Australia. Sort of thing. So DJ Perez says, last time I went camping I was too young to remember anything other than killing a crab. Look, we've all done that as kids. I feel like I've done that as kids as well. I used to grow up and go near a beach all the time. I miss it over here inland in Canada. I do miss the beach and the ocean quite a bit. So for sure. That is a good song, Ali. Waltzing Matilda. We'll do that one tonight for sure. Dusty says there over on YouTube, oak is a good smoking wood and also a good firewood so hamburgers rock out on a campfire pan. I have found that, yeah, the woods are very different, aren't they? Like, because over in Australia we have, you have that, over here it feels a lot lighter, the wood, and over back in Australia you have the eucalyptus sort of oil, eucalyptus oil, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I talking about? Like the different oils in the bark, the word for, can't think of it right now. Words escape me around the campfire sometimes. Welcome guys, we're just chilling by the campfire tonight. What brings you here to this beautiful Hearth? Tell me, what do you like to do to relax and unwind? For me, I love chilling out by the fireplace. It's one of my favourite things to do, to hear the crackle of the fire, to kind of chill out and just unwind. Just forget about everything that's going on in life, just stare at the hearth, stare at the fire, get lost in thought, get swept away. It's one of my favourite things to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing here tonight. So feel free to join in with me, feel free to join in chat. We're just chatting away, and our last question we had was, what's one of your favourite comfort foods? Next question. Here we go, here's another question for you to ponder while we get into another little piece here, background piece. Know the name of the wood, it will come to me later on, Dusty, but right now my brain's pretty, I've had a bit of a day. I've had a day. You guys know when you've had a day, and you know, it's private business, but I've had a day. I've had a day that's led by a few other days. I have lots of great moments as well, lots of great moments even today, but there's still some day things that happen that, you know, that are important to me, that I'm processing, getting through, all that sort of stuff. As you do, you work on it, you kind of identify and work and do all the right things. And I'm doing all the right things, but I was almost about to cancel tonight's show, and I was like, do I want to go on air? You know, I'm very much someone who's very authentic, especially when it comes to my music, about following what I call my heart song, which is a lot of my impulse. It will follow my mood, my emotions. In fact, sometimes even by playing music, I find it therapeutic. It allows me to go from one emotion maybe to another one, or help change. Music changes my mood. Music is mood. Music is emotion. So for me, I find as an artist, if you think about it, as human beings, we put words to things. We put different, you know, like you can't tell someone what you're really feeling and thinking through words effectively. It's not effective. And one thing I find with music is it's a lot more effective sometimes just by playing a piece around the campfire and processing things, because at the end of the day, emotions is where how people emotionally are, kind of how we connect. If we didn't know language, you know, you went up to someone and went like a cat hissing, you're going to know that cat's pretty pissed off. So body language and emotion is something that that I find that allows me, when I'm feeling emotions, I channel that into music rather than kind of try to put into words. I find it sometimes more therapeutic. So what have we got there? DJ says, let me go back here. Dusty says, my dad used to love to work with good wood. Part of why my guitar is made of non-sustainable woods times 3. Nice. What sort of, tell me a bit more about your homemade guitar that you've done with homemade. I assume there. You said you made it, maybe you made it in a workshop. What I mean is the guitar that you've made. I'd love to hear about, Dusty. DJ says, I like solving a Rubik's Cube, normally while listening to music. You know, keep the mind occupied, keep your mind off maybe things that you want to think about in your own designated time and space. That's understandable as well, or use that as time to focus your mind. A lot of things like that are very, very handy. Dusty says, no worries. Also kind of funny to hear someone call me Dusty instead of Spanky once. Oh, because it's coming as Dusty, not, yeah, cool. Oh, Spanky, I get you now. I didn't know that was you. Gotcha. I know who it is now. I was just like, I wasn't sure, Spanky. Lovely to have you on board on YouTube. Thank you very much for dropping in. I am very used to your other name through Discord and things like that. Let's get into another piece. Let's get these campfire tunes going. Here's the question. Question of the day is, when people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with? When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with? Have a think about it. I know it's homemade. It's not homemade. I just really like rosewood. Gotcha. It's a good custom made. Yep. Sweet. Nice. So let's jump into another piece. Now, if you have any campfire songs that you, in fact, yeah, we'll do one. Ali mentioned Waltzing Matilda. Let's give it a go. I'm gonna have to pull it up. A bit of Waltzing Matilda. So this is a classic Australian piece, a ballad, maybe. I guess so. A little bit of Australian colloquial piece. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna do some singing. Now, just like the real campfire, my vocals are a work in progress, and but around the campfire, it's okay. It's okay to give the vocals a go. In fact, it's okay to give the vocals a go all the time. So we're going to do a bit of Waltzing Matilda here, a traditional piece by banjo, written by I think Banjo Patterson, I believe this one is. I think. What have we got there? Dusty says, serious emotional issues. Ironically, I'm crazy, so I tend to know how to help them with their crazy. DJ says, sometimes my friends come to me in help in homework or whenever they need someone that will listen. So yeah, it's definitely I always value openness. I love openness, and people just being raw in who they are, still having good intentions and all that sort of stuff. But like, it helps to just be yourself, and that might mean sometimes being vulnerable. Sometimes it means being private. Well, you get to decide. You're an adult. That's the beauty of it. So it's like tonight I decided to come on and do this campfire thing. Just wear a bit of an easy jumper. I've got some what I call tracky dacks on. Like I'd wear around the campfire, and got some old glasses. Just want to feel a bit more at home around the campfire, sort of thing, chilling out, and that's what we're gonna do. So DJ says, sometimes my friends come to help me in home. Oh, that's what I just said. Let's jump into this piece. Let's do a bit of Waltz in Matilda. Let's see if I can. It's the first time I gave it, kind of giving it a go. Hopefully I do a good job. Jolly swagman can't buy a bill at all under the shade of a coolabah tree as he sang and he watched and he played it till the Billy boy I'm waltzing till with me. Oh, sing Matilda, oh, sing Matilda. Oh, you come and waltz in Matilda with me. And he sang and watched, and he waited till his Billy boy would come. Oh, sing Matilda. Me. Down came a jumper to drink at the Billy Bar, and I jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee as he sang, as he shoved that jump back in his tucker bag. I'm waltzing Matilda with me. Oh, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. Come waltzing Matilda with me as he sang, as he shoved that jump back in his tucker bag. I'm waltzing Matilda with me. We need it. We need the harmonica. We need that harmonica. I can't find a harmonica. What did I do with that harmonica? What did I do with the harmonica? Found it in the case. Oh, here it is. It's in the case. When did I get so organised and put it in a case? That doesn't sound like me. It doesn't sound like me. out that jump back in, jump back. I'm a waltzing Matilda with me. Up jumped Swagman and sprang into the billabong. Never catch me alive, says he, as his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. I'm waltzing Matilda with me. Oh, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You come waltzing Matilda with me, as his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. I'm waltzing Matilda with me. Alright, that was a little bit of waltzing Matilda there, a bit of a traditional Australian piece, one that we kind of go up and learn, and kind of, yeah, most Australians probably know or heard of this one at least in my generation for sure. So I hope you guys are enjoying the tunes, and lovely to see you guys who are here on either on sessions or on YouTube. Now I shouldn't do it, have my phone out when I'm around the campfire. Normally no phone's allowed around the campfire, but I'm just going to quickly just jump on here to what I like to do is just to see how many here tonight on sessions. I kind of don't have an indication at the moment, just from my end here, so I'm going to check what's happening. How you going, Zeki? Nice to see you. Welcome to the Hearth tonight, the bit of a Campfire Vibes here. So welcome to the 95 of you over on sessions. Welcome to the campfire. I know it's we're all here in spirit around the campfire and just kind of chilling out. Lally says, thanks very much for said amazing. Bye. Miss American Pie is another great campfire song. That totally is a good one as well. I'm going to jump into another one first, and then I think that might be one to put down on the list for sure there later on. If you guys have any song requests that you know and love as campfire tunes, let me know in the chat. Just put the title and artist in the chat. I'll give it a crack at some point, or if I don't give it a crack, I don't give it a crack. I'll try and get around to it at some point. So we just did the last one was a request from Ali Lane over there on YouTube. She's got another one of Miss American Pie. We might give that a go later on. For now, I think I want to look up some Cat Stevens. Nothing says my father than Cat Stevens. I don't know about you guys, but what was your parents or parent-like figures? Did they have any sort of songs that they like to listen to in the car? Or even by the campfire? I know big road trips to campfires, my dad would have Cat Stevens on all the time, and I grew up really liking Cat Stevens, well, not all the time because sometimes it was repetitive, but now as an adult, Cat Stevens is pretty awesome because it's been drilled into me on those long car rides to camping spots by my dad, for sure. I'm very thankful for that, for sure. So let's jump into a bit of, talking about dad, let's do a bit of Father and Son by Cat Stevens. Give that one a go. I'm going to do a few acoustic vocals tonight, just like a real campfire. I'm that friend who's still working on their vocals. Might have a few guitar things happening down, going alright, but still working on my vocals. So I hope you enjoy my attempts at bringing you some decent music tonight. So our next piece we're going to do, if it loads, if my internet decides to work, which I hope it does because I'm streaming. It has been very, very slow right now. Father and Son by Cat Stevens. Ali said Olivia Newton-John was your dad's favourite. Ali, yeah. What was his favourite piece from Olivia Newton-John? DJ says my dad and I like listening and singing Falling Slowly in the Car and a bunch of other songs. I said Mummy's John Williamson with True Blue. Nice. And yeah, so for me, Cat Stevens all the way. So let's give this a go. I'll give it a go, give it a crack, see how it turns out. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're so young, as you fall. There's so much you have known. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and And I know that it's not easy to become, but when you found something going on, take your time, think a lot, why think of everything you've got. You'll be here tomorrow, but you're dreaming. Can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, he turns away. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. It's not time to make a change. Just sit down and take it slowly. You're still young, that's your coats. There's so much you have to go. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can have. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've cried, I knew inside, and it's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were eyes, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. There's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. Right, that was a little bit of Father and Son by Cat Stevens. It's always a special one in my heart as well, one that I've grown up with, and such a beautiful piece as well. So I quite like a bit of Cat Stevens actually, and I find it a nice little one around the campfire to definitely connect with and play. So welcome to everyone, welcome to the Hearth, come on into the Hearth. We are cooking up some fantastic mallets tonight. Some mallets, got a bit of a blue marshmallow here on the end of the stick. It's so hot, it's melting my head. It's melting my forehead. It's melting my forehead. Look, if I go in there, I literally melt. Like if I put my head near the fire, it looks like I'm actually melting, and inside there's nothing. I'm a hollow man. I don't know. Let's jump into another piece. So tonight, I'm just chilling out by the fire. I was in a bit of a rush to kind of get this sorted. I wasn't even sure if I was going to jump on stream tonight. I've had a day. I had good moments of the day, but other moments of the day that were hard. And tonight I'm jumping around the Hearthstone with friends, with you guys, to just play some tunes. If you have any requests, let me know in chat. Just pop in the title and artist in chat. If there's a favourite campfire song that you love, I'll give it a crack. Now, my vocals are a work in progress. Normally I do a lot of loop stuff. I'm going to go between loop stuff tonight, acoustic-wise, and also the vocals that you just heard. So what I'm going to do for the next one, I'm going to make something up. And hopefully it goes all right there. So let's make something up. Sometimes I just love being around the campfire and just fiddling, just fiddling. People have the conversations. Normally, I'm a very chatty person and chat all the time, but sometimes when I'm around the campfire, I like to just kind of relax and unwind and have moments of peaceful serenity. Those moments of peaceful serenity they can't be beat. an ocean, you might hear the waves rolling in, or a rattlesnake, depending on what part of the world you're from. So right now you're wary, because is that a rattlesnake, or is that just the sound of the wind blowing the trees? You decide. jam there. Well, we're staring into the hearth, kind of relaxing by the fire. There's a beautiful little sunset happening there in the background. I love that reflection there off the lake that's behind us. It's such a beautiful setting here. And this is a really nice little fireplace that's got going there. It's definitely boring. It's definitely a good one. It's a good one for sure. You can see that the sun's starting to go down. Let's ask you a question. Let's do a bit of a random question here. Let's get to know each other around the hearth here, around the fireplace. Let me just quickly open up my random question generator. Here's a good one. Especially for those people that who love to sing. Whether you're good at it or not, that doesn't matter. It's about doing what you enjoy, isn't it? Casual sort of thing. So do you ever sing when you're alone? If you're someone who maybe doesn't sing in front of other people, do you sing when you're alone? What songs do you sing when you are by yourself? Now, over on YouTube, we've got a couple of requests that have come in. You feel free to request over on sessions as well. My name is Troublesome or Trouble for short. Tonight I'm just doing some bit of a chill here around the campfire. Just a nice little chill, relax to the sounds and the crackling of beautiful fire we've got going here. So Dusty said I'd have to go with Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones for the one that parental figure. Is that what you're talking about, Dusty? For the parental figure there, sort of thing. Just singing is fun. It's fun. Exactly. Well, it's like any instrument. You get better at it as you give it a crack and give it a go and work out how things work. I think I want to start the next one off actually with a classic. Let's do a classic. Let's do a bit of Wonderwall. Bit of Wonderwall. Why not? I normally change it up because everyone does it the same all the time, but might even go for the classic sound. Who knows? Dare to live. Wonderwall. Dare to go crazy with the old Wonderwall. Let's get rid of some of this reverb. That they never throw it back to you. Right now, you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about now. Back to the ways on the street, firing your parties out. I'm sure that it'll be before we never really got down. But I don't believe anybody feels the way I do right now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there, they were blinding. That's a little bit of a rendition there of Wonderwall. Don't know really exactly what it was. It was what it was. It turned out being what it was being. I don't know. That was a bit of a different version of Wonderwall. I was originally going to try and do it similar to the old one, but I like to change it up. Wonderwall every time I do it, and just do it a little bit different. And I didn't even hit some of the verses. I just kind of just end up jamming, which is exactly what I do around the campfire. So at least true to form. At least true to form. So welcome one and all. So if you're enjoying what you're doing, let me know in chat if you're chilling out by the fire and you're enjoying the nice chill outs we're having here. Over there on YouTube, it's been great to have you guys along, and Chatty there in the chat, and over on sessions, it's been great to have the viewers there as well. Let's have a quick look here on the mobile, even though I shouldn't be having the mobile around and out around the campfire. Got 137 of you chilling in around the campfire. That's nice. So welcome everyone. My name is Troublesome, or Trouble for short, and basically I'm chilling out by the campfire. Some of my day has been a bit crappy, not all of it, but some of it, and I just wanted to kind of sit around the campfire and do tunes. So that's what I'm doing. I don't think I was in the right spot to kind of deliver a full-on concert, so this is what we're doing. So I've got a couple of questions I want to ask, so to get to know you guys. A bit of a random question generator. Let's see what we've got here. Question for the moment is: if you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? If you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? For me, let me have a think about this. So if I could live in a book, I don't know, I really enjoyed the Harry Potter series. That was kind of cool. That'd be kind of a fun world to live in. minus Death Eaters and Voldemort. Oh, I said the name. Oh no. But another book. I was like, I don't know, probably that one TV show. What one would I like to live in for a TV show? I think the Star Trek universe would be pretty cool. I like Star Trek, so Star Trek for me, or movie, Star Trek movies. That'd be pretty cool. What about you guys? So the question is, if you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? Let's do another piece. See if we've got here for a nice campfire tune in my original list. I've got a good idea. Is it a good idea? I hope it's a good idea. I need to tune up my ukulele. I've got a ukulele here. Well, it's pretty beat up, and it's very beat up, and I don't even know if it's going to stay in tune. But I think I'd like to do a Riptide, because that's kind of a nice one you'd get around the campfire. So I'm gonna load up this here, get it quickly tuned, and let me know, guys. The question of the moment is, if you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? Let me know in chat. If you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? See how it turns out. I'm worried. It's a pretty terrible year here. And I was scared of pretty girls starting conversations. All of my friends are turning green. All the magicians listen in their dreams. And they come and start to free and lay down, running down to the real path, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left hand man. I love you when you're singing a song, and I gotta love my chords. You're gonna sing the words wrong. Riptide there, Vance Joy, a little bit of my alterations to it, of course. Dusty over on YouTube says, sorry, I'm not too talkative at the moment, my back's acting up. I know that feeling, it's too well, for sure. I'm having really bad lower back problems from sitting down all day at the computer now that I'm full-time online rather than kind of moving around and doing a few different jobs. I've had back problems every single day now, and if anyone knows any good stretches for the lower back, I'm all ears because it's right now. In fact, you know what? It's kind of interesting. I'm sitting on a drum box. It's actually more comfortable than the chairs I've got. And the chairs I've got aren't bad chairs. They're good chairs as well. But I just think because I'm always leaning over the guitar, the chairs that I've got, the computer chairs there, aren't working for me. So if anyone knows for guitarists what's the best chair to kind of have, I'm all ears on that one as well. I know you can get some sort of guitar stools. I was thinking about getting a bit of a guitar stool at some point. Welcome if you've just joined us or if you've been here for a little while. My name is Troublesome1234, or Treble for short. Tonight we're doing some jams around the fireplace. Now tonight is I kind of thought I'd do the jams around the fireplace for two different reasons. One, there was a group of guys who I wonder if they're watching it all. They can do some song requests. In fact, I'm trying to figure out what I did with my phone. I don't know. There it is. It's buried under percussion. Buried under percussion. The percussion I have near the fireplace, of course. So yeah, some guys were like, let's do a virtual around the fire pit, and I said, you know what, I could do the fire pit on air for you, and then kind of worked out perfect because I had a bit of a day, and I thought, you know, to myself that when I have a bit of a day, nothing better than sitting around a fireplace and looking into the hearth to kind of unwind. So that's what we're here doing. So let's jump to our next piece. I'm going to make something up for our next one, and I think I should make it up with a little bit of harmonica, because nothing says sitting around a campfire in either an acoustic guitar or a harmonica. Let's do a harmonica piece. The Serenity. There's this Australian movie called The Castle. He goes outside and he's just a guy who's just living his life, just being himself, and his castle, his home, was about to get taken over by. You've got to check this out. If you haven't seen it, The Castle. It's an Australian classic. He goes to this place called Bonnie Doon, and when he's at Bonnie Doon, he goes at the back and he loves. He goes, the Serenity, which means how beautiful it is. And there's like power lines there and all that sort of stuff. But there's a bit of it's beautiful greenery as well. And I relate to that character quite a bit. Can find the beauty in a lot of nature and just moments in life. And just even look at this picture here with hearing that crackling in my ears. It does wonders for me, and it's such a therapeutic sound. How about you guys over at Sessions or over at YouTube there? Do you like camping? Do you go camping very often? And do you enjoy sitting around the campfire as much as I enjoy sitting around the campfire? I absolutely love it when you wake up in the morning, especially on a hot sort of camping day, you wake up, you're probably dehydrated as all hell, but inside that tent, it's really hot as hell, but I feel so much comfort just being inside that tent. I find myself just feeling peaceful sleeping inside a tent. I love it. But I have worried about doing it in Canada because bears, right? Bears. Let's give it. I haven't even got the green screen right tonight. No, that's a fire burn on my face there. So tonight's been a bit of a rush, but up there. Nice and fun and crazy. Glad you're enjoying it. There's nothing like a bit of a harmonica to just kind of put you in the camping mood, get you feeling like you're around the campfire, whether it be that or acoustic guitar, or maybe you like to have a bit of a radio playing when you're sitting around the fire as well. There's nothing I like than sitting around just enjoying the fire melting down. If you've been here at the start, I believe the sun's setting a little bit there in that video. The fire's burning down a little bit closer and closer to the end of the end of the road for the fire. It's getting there. It's still got a couple of hours left in it, I think. We're not here for that long tonight. We'll probably be here till a little bit past 10 tonight. If you're just joining, my name is Troublesome1234, Treble for short. Last night I did a bit of a different concept. Tonight I'm here sitting around the campfire, chilling out with you guys. So chilling out with you guys on YouTube, chilling out with you guys on sessions. So welcome to my YouTube followers, welcome to my sessions followers. If you like what you're doing, lovely things like Kurt did there, Kurt Hunter sent through the love of the fiery emote of hot comments and stuff like that are very, very, very welcome. And feel free to say hi. And let me know, do you enjoy camping? If you do, whereabouts in the world do you camp? What's your favourite place to camp? So we've got 144 in the room over at, I just checked, I know, put my phone away, we're around the fire. What are you doing, Treble? What are you doing? We're around the fire. Around the fire, it's all about the chill. What's that? You said it's also about the melodica? I'm pretty sure you said it's also about the melodica. I'm pretty sure I heard someone say melodica is what we need, melodica is what we want, and melodica is what you shall have. So, still a little bit of melodica here. In fact, let's see if I can find a cover to do a melodica cover of someone here. So, let's see what I can find here. Start again, might be out. Might have to start again. Right there. I love, we might do Champagne Supernova after this one, I think. I absolutely love Oasis Champagne Supernova, so I might give that a go after this Dusty Vince vibing. And over there on sessions, Carl says, what goes around, goes all the way back around. Is that a song lyrics? What's that in reference to? Let me know. I might be unsure what that's in reference to, sorry. But it is true. It is true. It is definitely true. And Chemical Breathing, Dusty, is that a song as well that you are into? This one here is, Chemical, I get you. You're doing the reference to Radioactive. Yeah, this is Radioactive, but I see it. We've got the sun going down. What a beautiful view. What a beautiful view. What a nice view. Sounds like that Justin Timberlake tune. Is that JT stands for? I know which one you mean. What goes around, comes around, comes around. Da, da, da. Yeah. Let's see if we can do something there now. Goes around, goes around. Well, back. Radioactive there with a bit of goes around, comes around, back around. I've said the lyrics differently, but a bit of inspired jam there from a suggestion from I don't know. Okay, it's so far away. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Kurt Hunter. I'm going to say Kurt from here on in, if that's all right. I can't see if I'm saying, or is it Curl? It's Kurl. It's so far away from me. So far away from me. Curl. I think it might be Curl Hunter. It's Kurl. It's so small. For our next piece, we're going to do a bit of Radioactive. Not Radioactive, that's one we can see. We're going to do a bit of Champagne Supernova for the good old Dusty Nonya over there. Or, that's your YouTube name. I'm going to call you by your YouTube name while you're here, Dusty. But also has an alternative name over there on Twitch. If you enjoy what I do, I'm on Twitch Monday to Friday, doing a bit of a game show tonight for this Friday and Saturdays. A bit of mashup. I love this piece. I'm going to see what I can do for this one here. So let me look it up, Champagne Supernova, and give it a bit of a crack. While I'm looking it up, I always ponder a question, and here's a question from the random question generator. What is one of your favourite smells? what is one of your favourite smells? I think I love the smell of cooked meat. I love the smell of a barbecue. I love the smell of a campfire. I think I'm in nature. I think I'm in a spot where I have one of my favourite smells right now that I can't smell, but I'm pretending. I am pretending, damn it. I'm pretending to get around an actual fire. Dusty's my Dustin's. Oh, I got you. No worries. Awesome, sweet. I know one Dusty. You're not the Dusty I know, are you? Oh yeah, I got you now, yep. Gotcha. What's Phlox? P-H-L-O-X. What's that, Dusty? Your favourite smell is Phlox. And M the Benz, nice to see you. You're here for the Campfire Vibes. Fantastic. Well, welcome to the Campfire, M. Pull up a stump. Pull up a wooden stump there. I've got one just at the back there. Just over there, M. Just grab one, bring it up, pull up the fire. You guys are at sessions, bring it up. Let's get around the fire. It's getting a little bit colder here. The sun's going down. We're kind of relaxing. It's the only thing I'm still spanky everywhere else. Gotcha. We're just chilling by the hearthstone, by the fire with friends tonight. How many lives are living straight? Where were you? Are we getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you? Why were you getting high? Someday you'll find me beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova in the sky. Says, barbecue smell is great, wet grass is nice too. It always reminds me of playing soccer. I also don't mind that as well, that smell. There's some of those smells that trigger those memories, right? It's the smells that trigger the memories, which are just always fantastic. And for me, there's many of those. Absolutely, I cherish those in the sense that living in Canada and away from home in Australia, I miss Australian smells of our sort of plants. They get that sort of stuff. I remember when I went home, just everything smelled like home. home is here in Canada as well. I'm a permanent resident here. I've been here 4+ years, but it wasn't where I spent most of my life. And those smells just bring back memories. Bring back memories.
Ask why, dream a dream she never dies. Wipe that tear away now from your eye. Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where we knew why we were getting high. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide. In a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath landslide. In a champagne supernova, a champagne supernova. 'Cause people believe they're gonna get away for the summer. But you and I will live and die. The world's still spinning round. We don't know why.
Nice, Dusty.
Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide. People change, supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide. People change, supernova. Oh yeah. Sunshine, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba.
Sun's setting a bit more in the background now, isn't it? The fire's starting to get, well, is it getting a little lower? I don't even know. It's hard to tell. Welcome to anyone who's just joining. My name is Treble, and here we're just doing a bit of campfire tuning. Sitting around the campfire. YouTube's got a bit of chat going there about marijuana. It's legal in Canada, where I am. I haven't got a problem with it. I haven't got a problem with it at all. I've seen more aggressive drunk people than I have ever someone who's stoned. So, and it's very useful for lots of different things. I'm from Australia where it wasn't legal for a long time. I was in the army for 8 years. You know, so for me, coming over to Canada, it's a very new thing. It's a pretty new thing for me. I've got a problem with it. So, Dusty said, Em says, I'm pretty sure my testosterone is sparking right now. Definitely legal here. Get that more often than you think. Also, Spankel, Australia, Spankel, Wikifingenstein. Funniest was Spanky Frankenstein. Oh, nice. Bit of change up of the words for sure. Guys, if you join us tonight, we're just chilling out. We're chilling by the fire. That's what I like to do. Random question generator. What is one of the great values that guides your life? This is a nice little philosophical question for the campfire. What is one of the great values that guides your life? How many of you guys like to sit around the campfire and think of the big things like that? You know, I like it. I find it therapeutic. Hence why I'm doing it tonight as well. It's therapeutic for sure. So, what is one of the great values that guides your life? For me, I have a lot of values that guide my life. I live my life on trying to stick to those values and do my best to understand the best values and morals and ethics and try to live my life wholeheartedly to it. And that means learning about myself. That means learning about how to grow as a person. Some of those things are, you know, being always honest and open. But that means also being considerate. It means empathic, compassionate. It also means, you know, I want to genuinely be outwards and help people, that sort of stuff, and you know, do that sort of thing as well. And that means you got to do it. You got to do that sort of thing. So it's always. So the question was, what is one of the great values that guides your life? I would say, for me, authenticity. I'm going to say authenticity for sure. Heart on sleeve for sure. Follow my heart song. Dossie says, the value that guides my life is being true to myself even though I'm nuts. Exactly. Follow your heart song. Be yourself. I completely agree. Ben says, I believe in choosing to create joy whenever and wherever you can, especially if something that is simple or as easy for you has as much great positive impact on someone else. I agree with that as much as possible. Always, of course, you know, creating as much joy as possible doesn't mean that you're always going to be creating joy non-stop. Like I've had a bit of a day today, and hopefully you're still getting some positive vibes out of the listening, or it's been a positive experience for you being here. And so where I'm not you see my game show, I'm very, very full of energy. Today I haven't got the energy, I just haven't got it. But at the same time, I'm going to do my best to bring you guys hopefully something you enjoy. We are finishing up fairly soon here as well, guys. So this one's just made up. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying the campfire. I'm probably going to do one more, I think, guys. We'll call it a night. Hopefully you're feeling relaxed by the hearth here, by the fire. Hope you had a good chill and have a bit of a reflection, looking into the fire. Maybe, how do you guys enjoy a good fireplace? I enjoy getting lost in the flames. I often look into the embers there, and I see like little different imagery that's going on inside there. Like looking in clouds for shapes. I enjoy looking at the fire and seeing different things in the fire. Em says, this definitely doesn't mean that you can always have to create joy. You have to always create joy. Do what you can when you can, because you can't do everything. Exactly. It's hard because every word of advice in life, I feel, is good to listen to. But a lot of them are situational. A lot of them are as far you have to. As human beings, we learn as we go along. We learn. We grow. That's what we do. We learn. We learn new life lessons. And some people get high anxiety, including myself throughout my life, because the expectations for themselves, including a lot of my students when I teach them, is that they can get it straight away. And that's just not true for most people. You've got to work at it. You've got to get the right mindset. You've got to get the right attitude. You've got to get the right thinking. You've got to get the right everything like that to all the stars to align. And even then you've got everything against you, because life is stressful, and we're going through a time right now. It's just stressful. On top of that, it's just everything in life. It throws a lot at you. It seems like you're bumped out a lot lately, dude. Hope you get it right. No, I'm pretty good, Ezeki. I'm pretty sorry that I'm coming across that way. Tonight, yes, yeah. Tonight, I'm just chilling. But I take a lot of time to find the positive and all that sort of stuff, and all that sort of things. And in my day, every day, I find love every day, joy every day. It's an emotion. The thing is, feeling bummed is a lot of people put a negative connotation on it, and most of the time it is. But it's important to feel those emotions, and I think I'm someone who just because that emotion doesn't feel as good as a happy one, doesn't necessarily mean. It's such a learning experience. It's such an opportunity for growth and an opportunity to understand yourself. It doesn't have to be bad. I'm not in no way at all. Do I want necessarily sympathy of anyone? Or it's nice when you do, but for me, I'm just chilling out, doing some tunes. I'm on top of the things I need to be on top of. Just can't be up all the time. Just can't be up all the time. Especially when you have scheduled shows and life just happens. So so we did one more piece. But I'm doing pretty well. I've enjoyed the tunes, tuning out and looking into the fireplace there and just relaxing. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it as well. We'll do one more and take it out for the night. Let's do a bit of I don't know. Let's get this. I might do a bit of a medley of pieces. Let's see how we go. I appreciate the thought. Zeki, I do. I really do. So, hopefully you enjoyed the concert tonight. Yeah, like I said at the start of the concert, and I'll say at the end of the concert tonight, I had one of those days. Everyone has one of those days. I have, I did have Zeki say you seem like you've been bummed out lately. Yeah, I've had moments, ups and downs lately. I don't know how you guys are doing. The lockdowns is difficult. Oh, a piece of wood just fell into the fire. I was kind of on isolation, I'd say, for a couple of months, even before almost all this happened. So it's been, and there was a bit of a long winter. It was a long winter. It's very odd being somewhere where it snows what feels like 8 months of the year. It's probably about 6 months of the year, which is still massive, and there's just snow everywhere. It's crazy. And so getting used to that, I think this is the first winter I found difficult. Every other winter I loved it because I loved being in the snow. It's something brand new, but tonight, this winter, it was a long one. So, and there's a whole bunch of things that factor into my moods, of course, and where I'm at. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy. In fact, I have a pretty good outlook that I enjoy, and I like the way I think about life and embrace life, and try and think on those sort of things. And I think as part of life, if you avoid feeling down, you squash it down and then you don't deal with it. I'd rather deal with it. And for me, jumping on and doing some music tonight, I was almost going to cancel the concert, but I thought, I like being real, and letting you guys know that not everyone has a good day. I didn't have a good day. Some of it was good, but there's parts of the day that wasn't good. And I thought I'd come on and just do a bit of around the campfire, which is what I like to do in real life, to sit around the campfire, normally by myself, with my partner, or some friends. But tonight I thought I'd jump on with you guys, and because as a musician, music is emotion, right? So when I feel, I'll give you an example. If you are feeling angry, the words and thoughts you have are more inclined to be on the angry side. If you're feeling sad, it's more likely to be inclined to the sad side. If you're feeling content, get the idea. Any emotion, happy, your thoughts kind of align most of the times with the way you think. Now, when I'm on the instrument, that's my voice. Have you ever seen things like American Idol, and they go, oh, I really felt what the singer was doing there. I really felt that they meant what they were singing. All that sort of stuff. As musicians, our emotions are like key to creating some music that we might not normally create. This fire's getting close to my hair there. So for instance, the way I think about music is different when I'm in certain emotions. So I love it in a sense, when it gets to come to creating music, I've got myself an emotion and a different way of thinking because I'm feeling a different emotion or whatever's happened. And it allows my music to be different. And it's different. And because I'm improv, it all follows my mood. So you might have got a bit of my mood tonight. You get me authentically wherever I'm at, especially with my music. And for me, that's how I get inspired to keep playing. That's how I get inspired to infuse myself into what I do, and why I love doing improv, and why I do one-shot pieces most of the time. You hear it once, you don't hear it again, because you're never going to have me in that. I won't be in that mood again. I won't have those thoughts. I won't have those that day. And so my music will be different. It will be shaped depending on my thoughts. So music comes into my head the same as a sentence might come into yours or an idea. So for me, that's how music flows in my mind. So when I'm in a different mood, I utilize it. I absolutely utilize it because this has been therapeutic by the fire here in the crackling. For me, this is the audio side of it. Even things to where I'm here and the headphones are on, and it's that my hands it's melting. So even like when anyway, you get the idea, you get the point. So I'm doing all right. But so I'll be back next week, Friday and Saturday, same time, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. You'll get a little bit of different show each time. I've been so far doing things like spin the wheel, late night jams, a whole range of different things like that. I'll be back next week, Friday and Saturday night on Sessions and YouTube, hold out because I'm getting a whole bunch of videos soon that's going to be uploading, hopefully daily. It's kind of what I'm hoping for YouTube. So YouTube content should hopefully be coming out daily soon. Not right away, but a couple of weeks time. And on top of that, I'm on Twitch Monday. I think my show's at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll be over there doing Spin That Wheel on Monday. I'll be there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm tempted to take Tuesday and Thursday off again, like I did last week, just to catch up on some of those YouTube videos I mentioned, and collabs and stuff like that. But guys, thank you very much to the 147 of you or so over on Sessions. Thank you very much to the 6 or so of you over on YouTube. I'm Troublesome1234, and I hope you've enjoyed Tunes by the Campfire. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Catch ya. Oh, that didn't work, that one there. Let me just fix that up.